Elvis's would have been 91st birthday. Woo! Also, Aryatara, the Buddha of compassion and wisdom, who rides swiftly on the wind. Also, David Bowie's birthday. So, shout out to those beyond. Yeah, I wanted to get some Elvis tarot today because it's Elvis's birthday. Maybe do some Elvis reading. So, hello everyone, welcome. Just like 1 hour ago, YouTube sent this thing that's like, you can do dual streams now. I'm like, thanks, YouTube. But I didn't have time to do it. So maybe next time. I might try it out tomorrow. Or this weekend, depending when I have time. So you can like, but you can't do the way I originally wanted to do, which is like have satin on full camera. Oh yeah, you can. I think it makes them sort of different for the shorts and the feed. So they figured out that, yeah, I'm getting way more views on the vertical feeds than horizontals. So, but then with the vertical feed, you don't get the whole table and you don't get satin and you don't get all the cards. You just get this tiny little picture, which even are my fingers here. See, it's like not even showing. Hello. Yeah, you can even see my fingers. So anyways, hi everybody, welcome. It is the 8th of January, would have been Elvis Presley's 91st birthday. It's also David Bowie's birthday. I don't know how, I think he's 10 years younger than Elvis or something. They were pals. Did you know they talked on the phone? They were going to do a fucking album before Elvis died. Can you believe that? Can you imagine that collaboration of Elvis and David Bowie? Damn, Elvis, why'd you have to die? You're getting ready for your comeback, your real comeback. So anyways, hello everyone. Please hit the like button and subscribe. We'll just see what pops up today. Who's in here? I'm a little later than I wanted to be, but that's life. Had to be good and prayed up. Had also other things to do. So let's see what Elvis says today. So I'm not going to read the Elvis Tarot book because I feel like I know every single one of these fucking cards by now. I haven't watched all of his horrible movies. Now these are not all on the upright because I can't pop read with these, but I thought it would be fun to come on and say happy, oh, there he went. Happy birthday to Elvis and David Bowie and Aryatara. Hey, how's it going, Thandy? How are you? Welcome. And give love to all the people in the U.S. as the empire crumbles, regime, empire, as evil empire. And just take a listen. I'd have been on about this stuff for like 30 years, you guys. I'm glad it's finally catching up. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but can you imagine all the people that have been like saying the same thing over and over again? I'm really heartbroken to find out that Noam Chomsky was on the Epstein Island. But that kind of tracks, you know. They're all working together in collaboration. I'm good. How are you? I'm going to do some Elvis reading. So if you want a yes or no, Thandy, before I get started, now's the time because I'm just going to do some collective reading. So happy birthday to Capricorns. Hey, you know what? This actually might be my Capricorn season reading. Thank you, Selena, for remembering. I always forget Capricorns. We love Capricorns. They're my sister sign. I saw a video earlier that's like, oh, they're the perfect match for Cancer. I haven't met one that I would feel attracted to physically. And, you know, they're not. I think they get more fun as they get older or something, but I like younger men, so it's not probably going to work out that way. But we love everybody, right? So yes or no's are for you guys. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. Hit the like button, subscribe. Satnam's here with me. We said our prayers. We're praying for everybody right now, especially the family of, was her name Rachel Good or was it Nicole Rachel Good? We love them. End it all. ACAB, abolish ICE. You get it. So let's see. Let's do a little Capricorn read. I don't have any yes or no's. I got 19 people here. I don't have any likes. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Yes and no is free for that exchange. If you want a personal reading from an actual verified clairvoyant and psychic, here I am. I'm not a 20-year-old on YouTube or Karen on YouTube. Although my skin do be light. Will I ever be in a relationship? Awesome. Did you hit the like button, sweetie? Will I ever be happy in the relationship that you're in right now? Is that what you're asking, Thandy? If you'll be happy in the relationship that you're in right now? I can't really tell from that question. Will I ever be happy in the relationship in? Hey, how's it going? How are you, Maha? Maha Garuda. Maha Garuda. Hey, how's it going, Torio? How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Hurry up and ask me the yes and no if you want it now. I'm going to do a little Capricorn collective reading here until I get a personal read. I got my Elvis tarot deck out because it's Elvis's birthday. Would have been Elvis's 91st birthday. Oh, look, we have the Ace of Cups. Yes, Elvis. A renewed sense of love. Fictional name. So hit the like button and subscribe, everybody. Thandy. Okay. Spiritual guides, angels, and answers is Thandy. Will Thandy ever be happy in the relationship that they're in right now? How this works is all my cards are in the upright, whatever lands. Not even a little bit. Yikes, Sandy. Why you're in a relationship that you're never going to be happy in? Have you tried to make it work? I don't know what to say. That's just what the cards say. I don't need to give you any more advice. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Yeah, so if you have a yes and no, hit the like. So Thandy, the answer is no. You're not even going to be a little bit happy in that relationship, so you might as well just exit now. Speak now, forever hold your peace, cut your losses, and go. Make yourself happy, baby. Did you hit the like button and subscribe, Maha? Karuna? Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Elvis's birthday today. Would have been his 91st birthday. Also, David Bowie's birthday. I think he was about 10 years younger than Elvis. And it's also Aryatara Day. So please hit the like button and subscribe and get a free yes or no. Will my relationship get better with Michelle? Okay. Yeah, hit the like button, everyone. Get the people in here. Get the stream going. Get the stream going. Get the people here. Don't you want me to have some money? Don't you want to pay Satin so she gets to eat? Y'all know I talk about how expensive rabbits are every month to take care of them well. Isn't that right, baby? We're getting ready to move. We have a big crate across the country, babe. See, baby's gonna be a moving, babe. Is that a fucking cat? No, it's a dog. I see the dog. Sorry. My window's open and I see the dog next door. All right, here we go. Will there be love for Maha in 2026? We gotta love yourself first, babe. So just keep that in mind. I say that every time. There's love everywhere. Love is all around you. Love is everywhere. It's inside you first. I'm gonna ask. Will they find love in 2026? It's conceivable. How's it conceivable? By you loving yourself. By you loving yourself and elevating your vibration. So let's ask the next one. Will Torio's relationship with Michelle get better? Torio, here we go. Torio. Will Torio's relationship with Michelle get better? Yes, whenever you're ready. Okay, so you might need some help. I offer love and relationship coaching and help on those fronts if you need some help and you can't do it on your own. All right, so here we go, guys. You're welcome. If anyone has a personal question, the links are in the description and in the chat. I don't do free readings. I only do readings by donation and just free yes and no's. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. No true psychic or clairvoyant is going to give you a free card reading. That is just not going to happen. Maybe if you're their best friend, but not for free. Doctors don't give out free exams even for their besties. Here we go. You're welcome. So what do we have? Let's do something for Capricorn season. So here we are, Elvis's birthday. Hi, how's it going? What do we have? Okay, the Hierophant. Yes. So we have Taurus energy with Larry Geller. I read that book by Larry Geller. I think it's something about, I don't know, it was the Larry Geller book that he wrote about Elvis. Something like When the Winds Leaves Blow. It was about the spiritual side of Elvis that nobody fucking knew about. That literally everyone tried to stop him from living his spiritual side. The only way he could express his spirituality was through singing gospels on his albums, even though he was much deeper than that. And he actually wasn't just a Christian. He kind of believed in everything and a little of nothing. All right. So you're waiting for something to come in, spiritually speaking. So the 3 of Wands here we have. Maybe a Taurus is waiting for something to come in, spiritually speaking. Yeah, when it comes to, wow, love and happiness. Well, maybe this is you. Maybe you're a Taurus. You have Taurus in your chart. But we do see that you are waiting for your true love to come in. So this is great. I don't know what your sign is. All we have is Taurus, but I see you're waiting. And there's been a lot of conflict. Ooh, because of a truth. Damn, what's the truth? What is the truth? Do you want the truth? Here we go. What's the conflict around a truth? Someone's at a crossroad. And it's actually kind of landed in my hand sideways, but all these cards are kind of too big to go up or down sideways or whatever. So someone is at a crossroads here. This is the truth. There's conflict. There's a crossroads. Steve. It says, girls, this is funny. Elvis and girls, 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 and songs, lots of them. Who could ask for anything more? And then look, Elvis is getting choked. Yeah, it sounds all nice and fun until it's not. You know, Elvis couldn't even have sex at the end of his life because he had misused his penis so much. His conscience was winning through all them drugs and all that horn, and he just had to die out, man. He couldn't even handle himself anymore. Everybody was gone. Everything was destroyed. And instead of just, you know, going to therapy, I don't think he thought therapy was an option in 1977. So someone has been juggling something, maybe financially. Ooh, they've been in Hangman getting illumination. Is this you, collective? So we have Pisces, we have Taurus. What else? Whoa, this flew out. Yeah, now look at these 3 aces. Well, 2 aces, because earlier we had the Ace of Cups. So this is shake, rattle, and roll, an Ace of Sideburns. So maybe someone's at a crossroads and they're juggling. There's still an illumination. Interesting. We have the 7 of Jumpsuits, the 7 of Cups. This is about having options in love. So this is our reading for Capricorn season. I'll cap Elvis here. This is our reading for Capricorn season. There's been a lot of illusions, a lot of ego here. Look, the recurring theme of Elvis's sluttiness keeps coming up. Elvis with his foot as gas and no brakes on the fun. Yeah, see, you can't both have something solid and stable and just live this sort of spin out lifetime of girls, girls, girls. I was telling someone that the other day when I was reading for them. He's like, I'm ready for a committed relationship. And he clearly was not. And I had to say the nicest way possible because, like, the cards that came up, I was like, okay, well, if you want to manifest your wife, you need to keep your dick in your pants and be alone. He looked at me like I had just offended his mother or something. I'm like, no, you have to, you can't be a man-ho and expect to find a quality woman when you man-hoing around. Vice versa for everybody, right? Like, if you want something good, you're going to have beauty, that's something good that's attracting that something good, right? That's why people are doing B4B and keeping their sacred wombs cleaned up. And their sacred lingams. All right, back to this. So it looks like there's been some illusions, some ego around his mafioso of Jumpsuits, which I think is around faithfulness, yeah, and some heartbreak because someone didn't know where to invest, and now they're finding out that it takes work to get to calmer waters to move forward after a lot of deception, where they were watching a new beginning of love. Whoa, and happy. Okay, wow. All right, we're going to stop it there. We cannot live in incongruence with our wishes and our actions. Oh, and look, that 2 of Jumpsuits fell. I'm going to put that over there. Thanks, Elvis. So the 2 of Jumpsuits is here. Look at all this watery energy. So we have earth energy, water energy, but really just a matter of cleaning up your act. There's no more illusions. And if it's not you, it's someone else. So regardless of your gender or whatever, I think you're spiritually waiting for something to come in and say, if they ain't holy, I don't want it. And I mean in the spiritual sense, not in your pants. So yes, this is our little Capricorn read. All right, let's go a little deeper in this. Seems to be about love. I got the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here. Old Elvis is a romantic. You know, he never did fall in love in his lifetime. Hello, everybody. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you want a free yes and no. He never did fall in love in his lifetime. The only woman he ever loved is his mama. People think he didn't love Priscilla. He loved her like a sister and a friend and a little doll, you know. But he didn't really love her. I mean, he loved his daughter. He had love. He just didn't know love. Here we go. Everyone, what do we have for Capricorn season? Oh my gosh, trust, a new beginning in something. Yeah. Yeah, after making a judgment. So we have the 7 of Pentacles twice. So it looks like you are ready. So we have Aries, Taurus, Pisces here. You're waiting results and you're waiting for something to blossom. So you've made a judgment. Ooh, around an emperor. So Aries, Taurus again, a lot more Taurus energy. Changing your focus, mastering your inner devils. Like my darkest fears, well, you already conquered them. What else for Capricorn season, collective? Wow, that flew out. Yeah, you got tired of waiting for something, opportunity, back in maybe you're bored in your love life or you just felt discontented. 4 of Cups is usually some sort of discontentment. And now we have the spiritual, ooh, maybe this is what you need to teach about how to let go and detach. So we have Taurus again, so that you can get to calmer waters and teach. We would teach others how to detach. So we have Libra energy, Taurus energy, strong Libra and Taurus coming out today. Some Aries. Yeah, share the love with your friends. Hey, Julie, how's it going? Hey, Capricorn. Capricorn bunny. I love it. I love that. Happy Cap season. Happy birthday. Here's my bunny Satin, and she's a Virgo. She's sitting next to me. We're in Capricorn mood, aren't you, baby? Oh my God, I don't know if the moon, I almost took a picture of it, but then I realized I don't have a good camera. The moon last night, I don't know if it's in Libra. It might be in Libra now. I don't think it would be beyond Libra. I felt like it was in Libra. And I looked up at the moon. I was outside. It looks so incredible. You know how sometimes the moon has like a hazy ring around it just from like clouds, or I live in Florida, so it has a hazy ring around it. Well, this one had a hazy ring around it, made it look like an eye, and then it had a rainbow ring around the other ring that was separated from it. Almost looked like a third eye winking at me. It was amazing. But it made me think of partnership because of the two rings. So share the love, open up, and find balance. Wow. Okay, pretty intense, you guys. Hey, how's it going? I already answered your question, Maha. Rewind the video if you'd like the answer to that question. So what else from Tarot Land during Capricorn season? Well, you know, Elvis loved to love and money. He had a lot of money, but he didn't have a lot of love. So let's see. And he died thinking he would rather have the love than the money. It's just a sad part. Yeah, halo, like a halo. Yes, a halo around. Oh, halo. I thought you said hello. A halo, like a halo around the yeah, a halo around that. Please hit the like button and subscribe, Julie. Will you get your soulmate? You mean find one, or let's say you're trying to win one? How's this work? All right, so here we go. What's up in Capricorn season? So let me know, Julie. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let's find out, Cappies, for Capricorn to malfunction. And this fell in the share the love. Well, there's been some sort of malfunction here. And we were talking about the malfunction of Elvis's love life. Maybe there was, you know, somebody that you loved was a super slut, or vice versa. Oh my God, Satin is doing her thing. Oh, I just said her name and she fell out. Satin, you can flop over. She really ever flops, but she only flops either when she's alone under her apartment settee. We have a settee. She goes under there. I'm whispering because she knows I'm talking about her, because Satin is an extremely intelligent rabbit. Like, and she even looked at me when I said that. She's a fucking genius rabbit, and she's flipped her tongue. She knows I love when she flips her tongue. And she hardly ever flops on her side, and I only catch her doing it when I'm here doing the streams and she's on my bed. She won't do it on the plinth. And then sometimes under her settee when she is on her own. She spends a lot of time alone. She's got a lot of strong Virgo placements. All right, sorry guys, talking about Saturn. So there's some sort of hesitant to address the underlying issues. The cracks begin to widen. Fear leads to neglect. Neglect brings chaos. Worry clouds your ability to act. Interesting. So this is card 12. To me, 12 is the end of the cycles. The 12 dependent related links. 12 is a gate. 12 is a union of gateway. Maybe your life path 1, 2, or 3. Maybe you're 21. Maybe you're, I don't know. So our relationship, much like a machine, has developed cracks that need attention. Ignoring the issues won't make them disappear. Instead, it pushes us further apart. We've been stuck in a cycle of avoidance, resisting the necessary changes. Ooh. Well, hopefully that's not you. Oh, cool. Well, happy birthday. Did you hit the like button and subscribe, Julianne? I'll answer your question. That's what I asked for free. I've been reading tarot 30 years. I don't do free readings, but I do ask for an exchange of a like and a sub. Consumerism. All right, well, somebody was, well, you know, we talked about Elvis. Here he is, pretty consumeristic. Focuses on material wealth and neglects true happiness. Unending desire for more and more satisfaction is elusive. Yes, you'll never, ever have enough, guys. I feel like billionaires have showed us this. And even when they have billions of dollars, they still want to take over the world and rule over other people and destroy everything. So maybe your life path 3. I became inspired by your presence, your energy, and your beauty. Without you, I'm missing my tools to create a life beyond materialism. Yet in my pursuit of material success, I left little room for our connection to grow. Well, that was the story of Elvis's life for sure. So I don't know who I'm reading for here, but seems like something went wrong, kids. Satin, lay down and flip over again. No, she's like, no, you ruined me. I'm not doing that ever again. Shredder. Interesting. Notice patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories. Random thoughts and intense feelings urge you to shred the remnants of the past. Ooh. Time. Something about time here. These other ones were about love and a message. Let's just say, I want to awaken your memories of us, but is it too late? Will you grasp the depth of our bond or misunderstand my intentions? Maybe your life path 3, 6, or 9. Maybe you're 36 or 63. I'm going to leave those there. Those are pretty intense, guys. What's going on here? So this is for Capricorn season. I guess it's kind of a love reading. And I feel like somebody is waiting for their love to come in. And I don't know what's going on. Or maybe you are just waiting for love in general. Maybe it's not a person. And maybe this is the past story of consumers and malfunction. You had to wait a while. 1963. Well, there you go. I don't know if you let consumerism run your love life or somebody else did, but shoot. Here we go, Julie. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Julie. Just let us know. Will they get their soulmate? Will Julie get their soulmate? Perhaps. Well, I think perhaps we need a private reading here, Julie. We need to find out what's going on. Whenever I get like a perhaps or a maybe, I know that there's energy that's still going down. So if something needs adjusted or changed or moved, because the energy is, I don't know. It's in the perhaps. Well, maybe. I mean, first of all, everything in tarot is well, maybe. Because it's dependent related and energy changes all the time. Nothing is set in stone. Every moment is rising and ceasing. But in this case. All right, what else here? What else is this about? I feel like this is a pretty strong love story. You're going to have a passionate new beginning after a truth is revealed about somebody. So the conflict you had with somebody because they were indecision, or maybe you were. Somebody was juggling because of money and standing at a standstill. And now it's time to move forward. What else can I say for Capricorn season? What else? I'm going to go with divine nature. I feel like that's kind of a Capricorn-y deck. It's got Punyan on the front here. Wish I had more Elvis cards. They don't make any. This is the only reason this dude made this deck, which I think he did on Kickstarter or something. I don't think you can buy it anymore. Is because there were free images. Free images. Oops. Or uncopywritten images. And so he made an entire deck with just like posters of Elvis's films. Here we go. What do we have? What else can you learn to know here in this story for this Capricorn read? Capricorn season. And it's not just for Capricorns, it's for everybody. It's just that I'm using it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just slow down, everybody. I'm going to take this one because that face your dragons. That couldn't be any. Oh my God. And then hold your ground fell out over here. Whoa. Didn't we have this before? So maybe your life path 1, 3, or 7. Because look, it's 1 and 37. Whoa, in order to receive your worthiness. I'm putting these together. I'm going to read them together because I feel like they're all together. Wow. So if you want to receive your worthiness, your soulmate, your goal here in love, your 10 of cups, your 2 of cups, you have to face your dragons and hold your ground. Wow. To receive it. The truth. And remember, see, this got a truth on it. And didn't we have earlier the ace of, we had the ace of swords. Whoa. So I'm going to read these. Face your dragons. So many of us sweep our discomforts under the rug. Well, they'll be less threatening, less likely to disrupt our state of comfort. But this moment is challenging you to stand in your power and confront what seems overwhelming, intimidating, or downright scary. Crisis is often a companion of opportunities, so look beyond the surface. As poet Rainer Maria Rilke said, perhaps all dragons in our lives are just princesses, who are only waiting to see us act just once with beauty and courage. Well, that's what I get down here. Somebody might be holding back a truth. I don't know who. You or someone else here? Are you not wanting to speak your truth? Perhaps everything that frightens us is in deepest essence is something that wants our love. Aw. Yeah, that's a real evolution. That's why I always tell people, like, there's nothing I haven't said to someone. I've already said it. There's nothing. I faced all my dragons, told all the people the truth is, and that's how you manifest freedom. So hold your ground. So here we have the same dragon here that she had to face, right? She went in, she got him here, she put her hair up there. Now her hair's still up, and she's like, okay, I faced this dragon, now what? One of one, no comparison. Yeah, okay. Hold your ground. No is necessary magic. Often it use it often to free the bound, liberate the oppressed. Yeah, we need to say no to ICE and no, just no to capitalism, no to the U.S. tyranny. Like, are we done yet, guys? I don't want to have to keep. saying these things I've been saying for 30 fucking years. Okay, but I will say them until I die and work for them to change. Do not be swayed by achievement, approval, or secondary satisfactions of pleasing others. Think of your truth. So there's some truth here that you need to face as a delicate being inside of you that deserves fierce protection. Once you have admitted the truth inside of you, and sometimes that's the hardest part, you guys, it's time to embody it by speaking it and allow it to be protected by the ferocity of kindness, self-kindness. To thine own self be true. Learning to hold our ground and protect our precious resources makes all our relationships more authentic, even if some of them die off in the process. That's right. You will lose friends, but you'll gain actual soul family and true friends when you are living in your highest good. Your North Node. The secret irony hiding inside of your willingness to say no is it allows your yes to be more resolute and ecstatic. Wow, it's pretty strong. And finally, receive your worthiness. So after you tell this truth and face your dragons, you're going to receive your worthiness. Look, she moved on. Now she got a cape. So let's see what this says. No one is going, this is how I feel about the US and everyone in it. No one's going to come from the sky to save us, people. No one is going to send from the sky with the truth of your worthiness in their hands, but it will be presented to you again and again in the radiant people you meet, in the powerful sway of nature's embrace, in the rush you feel when dancing or creating. Yes, I definitely feel when I'm dancing and creating. You'll also feel it knocking at the door of your awareness when someone denies you reciprocity and cannot meet you in mutuality. Whoa. You'll feel it knocking on your awareness when someone denies reciprocity or cannot meet you in mutuality. So that's kind of like when someone can't meet us where we're at, we feel a sense of rejection or less worthy, but the truth is it's not about us at all, usually. I mean, maybe we're involved somehow in this karmic appearance, but it's more about you loving you. This moment is about owning your worthiness and doing the work to heal the places you've been wounded or disparaged. And maybe that's it. Somebody rejected you or couldn't give you what you gave them, and so that made you feel wounded. Notice its lack in your life is just as important as noticing its presence. You are equal and worthy to every bit of beauty the heavens bestow. Yes! I say this message all the time on here. You deserve love. Because even if you have everything, I think Elvis Presley taught us this story, didn't he? He had just absolutely everything. He was so fucking miserable, he killed himself. I mean, you could say it wasn't suicide, but it kind of fucking was. You know. I mean, he kept dying over and over again in the hospital, and people kept giving him drugs, and then finally he just died. So, if you don't believe you're worthy of love and good things, then they won't be able to help you in life, help you to help others, really. All right, so we're going to leave that there. So, this is a story of some illusions in love or some love situation. Okay, because of somebody's ego, maybe your own, around a faithful lover leaving you out in the cold. Now you're wondering, where do I vest? I want to be happy. I'm willing to do the work. I want to get to calmer waters to move forward. Yeah, after someone was deceptive, but watching you. Interesting. Okay, and then there we have, what's that? The Mistress of Pills. That's the Queen of Sword. So you had to cut somebody off is what I'm getting. They took too long, or you took too long. Beautiful things. So face your dragons, hold your ground, and receive your worthiness. I'm going to stop that there for our Capricorn season reading. So I think that's a general reading for everybody, not just Capricorns. All beings everywhere, regardless of their physical appearance. Oh, Elvis is not even in the... Here, come over here. Is he in there now? Moved him over? There he is. We put him up here. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Somebody gave me this little Elvis. It don't look much like Elvis at all, but his butt kind of does. Not really. Elvis had a cute butt. He had a nice bubbly one for a little skinny white guy. He had a nice little bubble butt for a skinny white guy. And he was skinny. It's just that he was bloated with drugs, and so that's why he didn't look skinny by the time he died. He was in skinny little arms here. Okay, so that's what I have. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now let's get into some other tarot. So the message is stand your ground to receive your worthiness by facing your dragons. So I'm going to put these cards away, and if anybody wants a yes or no answered. I wish I could have tried the double stream, but again, YouTube just sent me an email right before I started this. Oh, English. It's like 11:30 there, huh? It's like 11:30 in the UK. Are you guys on? Oh, we moved up one. Is it 5 hour? I can't remember when it's 5 or 6. It must be 6 right now, and then goes back to 5 in the spring. Right? Yes, that's what I thought. I used to go every year, and I those 5, but I would go in the summer, and so it was 5 hours. It's one place I don't want to go back to is the UK. Unless you're talking about, well, no, that's not even, maybe Ireland. I do not want to return to England. I have been so many times. I would like to go, but maybe to Ireland, Northern Ireland. They're still part of the UK. I definitely want to go to Scotland one day. That's where my ancestors are. That's how I have this fabulous derriere. It's my Scottish ancestors. My biological grandfather was a athlete. He was like one of those, I think he was like the first motherfucker now. Like he was the type, my grandfather was like the type that had like a workout bench in his house before workout benches were cool. He was like a 50s buff dude. It's because he was a football player, and so he was obsessed with his body. He had a really nice one. He was a bad man, but still a good athlete. Happy Thursday. Hey, Daniel. How are you? Welcome. Yes, happy Elvis's 91st birthday. Happy David Bowie's birthday. I don't know. I think he was about 10 years younger than Elvis. I don't know the exact. Was he exactly 10 years? Was he born 45 or 46? I can't remember when he was born, but I know that they shared the same birthday. It's Ariatara Day. So many days. Do 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 do. All right, what do we want to read on next, guys? I'm gonna put old Elvis away for now. I might pull him out later. It's funny because these cards really aren't the same as other tarot cards. The stories in them are insanity. So I liked whoever the author is because they got it right. I think he's the guys that he writes a lot of tarot stuff, but the way that he applied like Elvis's movies and the different parts of his life to the tarot was pretty fucking amazing. So actually the book that goes with this is really good because it tells a lot. You have to be somewhat of a novice Elvisologist like I am. I've read a lot of books about Elvis. So it's like when you read the books about Elvis, you have to take like the people actually closest to him that lived with him, actually lived in his life, not just like people that worked for him. That's not, but like his really close friends, his cousin, Larry Geller. I've read his books. Priscilla's book is just, I don't know. Priscilla, bless her Gemini deluded heart. Okay, let's put this over here. Elvis, you going over here? He's going to take a break here now. We put him here. What you want, Elvis? All right, there we go. Put him there so we can still see our eye. All right, anyone have any questions? This is quiet night tonight, 5:30. Shoot, I don't get to read. I'm gonna leave, but I did want to come on to do an Elvis reading for his birthday. What do we want to read about now, guys? Give me a topic, any damn thing. I usually don't read about the downfall of the U.S. government, but I might tonight. Give me a topic. No one? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, did you hit the like button, Abhishek? Did you hit the like button, Abhishek? Hit the like button, Abhishek, and subscribe. Hit it. Let me see it go up. All right, spiritual guides. Does Ratika, yeah, Ratika miss Abhishek? Does Ratika miss Abhishek? Did she write you a poem? Did she confess her love? And how every day she's thought about you since the day you met? And although she's tried by dating other people and being distracted, she tried to remove the imprint of you from her mind, and yet she just can't. Here we go. Only 7 likes. Does Rachika miss Abhishek? Nope. I guess not. It's a no. Well, maybe Unless it's soul love, baby, I wouldn't sweat it. She's not thinking of you every day, seeing you in the 5D. Nope. Sorry. It's not what we're seeing here, kids. Yeah, Simon? Oh, she's sleeping again. I gotta stop disturbing her because she does the cutest things when she sleeps. The baby. It's hilarious because she acts like she's the hardest worker in town, and then she comes in here and like flops over and goes to sleep. You hell of a job protecting us, Satin. And she's like, I am protecting you. You don't see what I see. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I am Selena. I've been reading tarot 30 years. Next to my Magic Rabbit Satin in here. Sleeping on the job, yet still protecting us, spiritually speaking. I'm going to take something from the Heroine's Journey. It's really called the Hero's Journey, but we'll call it the Heroine's Journey. I don't know, hero, heroine, the lady's journey, the keeper of the truth. Here we go. Let's start with this and see what happens. So I'll just stay on for a little bit longer, like another half an hour or so, to see if anybody wants a reading. Where are we at in our hero heroine's journey? Here we are in 2026. I will be doing the all signs readings for the, I don't want to take all this, for the Lunar New Year, but that won't be till next month. I didn't do the all signs this one. Dream redirection. Redream the situation. Interesting. So card number 30. Didn't we have that earlier about Life Path 3 that came out strong? Who's on here? Hey, how's it going, Zen? Yeah. For yes or no, please hit the like button. You know how it goes. So hit the like button. And subscribe. And yeah, drop your yes or no questions in. So redream the situation. So this is kind of what we just had with the Elvis reading. About you redreaming something. Didn't go the way you wanted. Maybe you met someone that you fell in love with and they didn't feel the same. But you can still speak your truth. That's going to help you be more authentic. Dream redirection. It didn't happen the way you wanted, but now it's time to just redream it. There is a way to make your dreams happen because you are worthy and everything you want. Should I send this red t-shirt to John? Girl, what's the red t-shirt say? To tease him? I don't know what your question is, but I'm going to ask it. What you teasing him for? Don't tease him. Unless he likes being teased. Let's find out. Oh, red t-shirt picture. Okay. You mean you in a red t-shirt? I don't know. Sounds kind of slutty, but let's find out. Maybe that's what he likes. Maybe that's what you want. I don't care. Let's find out what John wants to see. Anyway, you dirty slut. That's not Zen. Zen is sitting quietly, zazen, not speaking, not moving, definitely not sending t-shirt pictures out. There we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Should Zen send their t-shirt to John to blah, blah? Okay, just yes or no. Spirits, yes or no. You know what the question is. So how this works is the first card we see is the answer. No, don't do it. And they said no, it's going to turn him off. You don't want that kind of love. We don't love them hoes. I just heard that. I just heard Snoop say that. We don't love them hoes in my back head. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think you're a hoe. I say send him the picture. But the card said no. So you do what you want. Now remember tarot is not deterministic, nor this is for entertainment purposes, nor does it hold any sway on your life. Baby, you do you. All right. You will learn from whatever you need to learn. Tarot is merely here to help us find the way in the way that we want to go. I have a very strong integrity and a very clear conscience and a very strong relationships with the spiritual guides and the beings that help me get these answers. So they're just telling you, what the energy is, but you have free choice. Fuck, do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Don't listen to me. Do what you want, anyways you will. Let's do a little love reading since we are in tarot land. So, hello everybody. It's just for kidding. Oh, I know. Again, do what you want. The card says don't do it. If you want to do it, baby, do it. Don't let me stop you. Don't let me stop you. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you Urasaka to niche y'all thing. All right, here we go. Let's do a love reading. Here we go. Let's do a love reading. What's going to happen for the rest of, well, shoot, the rest of January? Let's get a collective love reading. What's going to happen? What's going to happen for my collective, for people here now? Passion. Hubba hubba. Well, it is High Ashoka Tantra month. They say insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Yes, baby, send me an emanation of myself. Hello. Yeah, wedding rings. Union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. Well, that's how you redirect the dream, right? Hey, how's it going, Northern Girl? How are you, sweetie? Welcome. That's how you redirect the dream. Maybe something didn't work out previously in a marriage or a soul connection, but now you're redirecting it. Yeah, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progressing and arriving. You had to cut ties from something. Maybe you really wanted it to be a person or thought it was, and you just got to redream. Does Jordan like the space I'm giving? All right, did you hit the like button and subscribe, honey? Let's see what else we have here first with the paradise. Almost paradise. I'm full of stupid songs to sing about love if anybody wants to hear them. Almost paradise. I don't know the rest of the song. Might have to like sing it slowly. And we're not here for that. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Oh, okay, no problem, Northern. Hold on, let me get one more for this. So this is a January, the rest of January love reading. So you had to cut ties and move on from something. Wow, because of separation, heartbreak, loss, deception, lies, and a shocking attack. Damn. Damn. This is rough. Actually, I'm going to move these around because this is the past. Maybe there was a masculine here that did this and it's on the right side. And now you're coming into union. Is this Elvis? No, Elvis is here. We already did a little Elvis reading. We're getting what's going on for January. So some of you are moving on from a relationship that broke your heart and stabbed you in the back. Yeah, and now you're going to be blowing kisses to someone else and getting married to that person. Unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. Yeah, you're ascending, learning and expanding, preparing for union, new phase. So maybe you had to go through something real rough here in order to get ready for this. To see the parts of yourself that you weren't accepting love or... Alrighty. Now let's move on to your question, Northern Girl. I already did the Elvis tarot. You can rewind it. I did a little Capricorn season reading because it's would have been Elvis's 91st birthday. David Bowie's birthday. I think he was like 10 years younger than Elvis or 9 years younger. And also Green Tar Day. Yeah. Saturn, why are you so close to the edge of my bed? What, you think you want to jump out and get these demons if they come? She is so cute. Listen, if all of my life, all I had was my bunnies to stare at and kiss, I feel like that would be good enough because... My God, have you seen anything so cute? Like the cuteness of a newborn baby without ever growing up. Here we go. Northern Girl. Does Jordan like the space that she's giving them? So how this works is all my cards are in the upright. And if it lands in reverse, we know that's the answer. So it's the first card I see. Oh, did you wake up, baby? She just did a weird hiccup. It's certain. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. So yes. Hey, how's it going? Aradna, how are you? Aradna? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. It's certain that he does enjoy the space. Like, not enjoy. I guess he likes it. Yes. So you're doing good, Northern Girl. You're doing well. Doing well. So do you have a question, Aradna, before I move on to this love reading? Because I'm just doing a little love reading here. Just a little love reading. Ooh, what's this person going to be like? Let's do some archetype cards. Let's do some archetype cards for our love reading for January, Capricorn season. The rest of Capricorn season. How about that? We won't even get into Aquarius season. Let's just do for the rest of Capricorn season, our love life reading. Passion, paradise, wedding rings, kisses, ascending after having to move ties and go forward with someone that broke your heart. You broke my heart. You had to redirect your dream because I couldn't dance. Hey, how's it going, mi amor? Please hit the like button, subscribe, everybody. You didn't even want me around. Well, I'm back to let you know I can really get it down. Shake, shake, ah, shake. I don't know. It's amazing. Awesome. Did you hit the like button, darling? Tell me what like number you are. Whoa. Oh, Lord, you are going to attract a warrior. Look at this. Strength, skill, discipline, toughness, heroism, stoicism, self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Fuck yeah. My nipples just got hard reading that. I also met a guy the other day that was like, you ever get nasty in your readings? I'm like, oh yeah, sometimes online. Not when I'm out so much doing vending because that's my community, but online I get a little raunchy around here. I'm no prude. I'm a triple Cancer Scorpio rising with the Taurus moon. I'm a classy lady. I have self-respect. I keep the doors closed unless a true counterpart arrives, but I do talk dirty and have a nasty mind. That's for sure. Because it's human. Hello, we are in the human realm. A little bit's okay. I got the middle way going on here. All right, does Devante miss seeing Mia more? Yeah, I got class, right? A little bit of spice in here, a little sweet heat lightning. It's about that time. Well, I gotta do something. Gotta be like lightning. Gun somebody new. Oh. Anybody name that song? I will start doing that in my tarot reads. If you can name whatever fucking song I sing without Googling it, you'll get a free card. Just one, because I ain't that. All right, well, it looks like door closed and nest in mine. Yeah, that's right. That's why it's like my shit is on lockdown. I guess it's like, I know how good it is and how nasty it can be. It's top tier. Without questioning. So I'd say that, I don't know if they do miss seeing you. Maybe a little bit, but maybe not as much as you want them to miss seeing you. Sorry if I hurt your ego. That's what we have. Okay. Here we go. Warrior. What else is this person going to be like? Oh my God, I had warrior and I split it to virgin. That's me. I'm a virgin. Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Yes. Look, she's crossing her arms. She's like, no. So what else? You're going to meet a virgin warrior. Woo! Woo! One of them Shaolin monks who somehow are actually 37 and really good in bed, but a virgin nonetheless. But doesn't have a vow of celibacy because you wouldn't ever want to take anybody's celibacy vows because then you're going to go to the hell realms. All right, so here we go. What else about the person that's going to be this passionate, burning desire in paradise, blowing kisses? Uh-oh, here what we have. What kind of landed sideways? Pessimism, depression, disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. What? We don't want that. Light attributes. So magical child, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, belief that everything is possible. Yes. Well, that's what a warrior is, don't they? Prude warrior. That was a joke. So just because someone has vows of celibacy doesn't mean that they're a prude. It could be the exact opposite, as a matter of fact. Most of the time, if people, I don't know about other lineages, but I know in our lineage, a lot of people would usually not take ordination until they were much older. So I feel like, well, what kind of challenge is that? Nobody even wants to bang you now. But the people that were young, they see it as like a way to purify the past karma of negative sexual non-virtue, right? So it's not as if you're a prude when you take ordination. It's like you have your pants, you need to put them on lockdown for one lifetime. Lock them pants down for one lifetime. Because they don't see things on like just one lifetime. They see it in all the lifetimes. All the lifetimes, right? One is a short. You just said one lifetime is like a flash of lightning in the sky. It's over before you know it. All right. What else about this magical person we're going to meet? This warrior person. I love this. What else? Passion, magical. One more. These are hard to get. Whoa. These are hard to get to pop. Ooh, I love this too. Look at this warrior avenger. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Am I going to date myself? Good Lord, it's finally happening. The powers of my mind will split atoms. Maybe he'll be named Adam and has finally spit it out. Okay, somebody who is righteous and a warrior and a magical believer. I want a companion. Aww. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Well, this looks like somebody you would want to marry. Let's find out more here. You can live the life of a nun or a monk without taking ordination vows. It's not that hard. It's no lying, cheating, stealing, killing, taking intoxicants or having sexual non-virtue if you don't want to take celibacy vows, or just sexual activity in general. But celibacy includes not whacking off. So rescuer, they're going to rescue you, provide strength and support with others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Oh my God, I am going to date myself. So here we go. Some amazing, incredible person. I'm going to get one more for this space right here. They're an avenger, they're a companion. Maybe this is you. Rescuer, warrior, magical. Hello. One more card, please, for give me some clues about the person that they're going to marry or have union with. Uh-oh, saboteur in reverse. So I like this. So highlight your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. And the shadow induces self-destructive behavior or desire to undermine others. Well, hopefully they're not going to be a saboteur, but maybe they're going to point out how you have been self-sabotaging somehow. Right? Induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. No bueno. We don't want that. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment. So I feel like this person is more likely going to help you see how you sabotage the good things. Yeah, and they're liberator. We have twice, rescuer and liberator. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is a really good love reading so far. All right. It's a quiet stream tonight. What's going on, kids? How are you doing? Give me questions. Otherwise, just moving on. How long's it been? Almost an hour. So, what else about love can we find out? Because I definitely feel like this is what we're going for the rest of January. This is our love reading for the rest of January. What else can we know about this situation? I feel like this is kind of it. It's what you would pull out. It's going to be a magical rescuer, companion, avenger, and so on. And what else? Oh, I haven't even taken tarot on this. Let's do the love is love. I never use that on the collective reads anymore. My most famous love deck here. Let's see what else we have. I do have to an emperor. So we have Aries, Taurus, and Cancer. Wow. So maybe you have those signs in your chart, or it's just about you moving forward with an emperor, or as an emperor again. I don't care about genders. And neither does tarot land. Yeah, babe. Let's get this all. What else for our love life? Ooh, the devil. Okay, what's interesting, I keep cutting them, so you had to cut out this backstabbing devil-y stuff. Maybe it was your devils. That's kind of what the message was earlier, cutting out our own stuff that was preventing us from manifesting what we wanted. Right? So let's see, what do we have here? What else can we get regarding this reading? Yeah, someone has been hiding their feelings, maybe you, or you haven't quite been in your upright position, so Scorpio energy, but the Eight of Wands is about communication, swift movement forward. Maybe someone's been hiding their feelings for you. A King of Cups sideways, and now they want to get married, so we have, whoa, a union. We had that earlier with a stable person. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody that wants to move forward quickly. Yeah, because they have been too long in Wounded Warrior out there exploring. So maybe this is someone, by the time you meet them, both you guys have been like, okay, I went out there, I looked for love, and who doggy put me in this Nine of Wands situation where I wondered, is this me? Am I the saboteur? And now, they're going to meet you, and immediately shit's going to happen. So immediately, they're just going to tell by the look in your eyes. With the third eye, the halo around you. Yeah, juggling something, maybe some finances or just juggling life in general. Oh yeah, we had this earlier, being in hangman and disappointment is ended. So collective, I feel like this is you. You're like, okay, I'm not going to worry about this anymore. So Pisces coming up again. I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm going to end this cycle. I've defended myself against these negative thoughts and feelings. And now, because of that, you had to move forward from somebody. Maybe you were married. Oh my God, there's the Emperor. And because of that, now you're going to have this Emperor/Empress. I say that because look, it's a feminine body in the Emperor's chair. So it could be same sex, could just be something you don't expect or whatever. Something unexpected. Yeah, an unexpected Emperor. So this is my card for Taurus. Like 9 of Swords. So I feel like, hey, Penny, how's it going? Access denied. Yeah. So I feel like it's definitely been a stressful situation here to start this new beginning in passion. You've been on the lookout for it. There was a lot of conflict because of some devil that broke your heart. Whoa. And now you're ready to fight to make this judgment on a King of Wands who makes you happy and is truthful and is full of karmic justice. Okay. Wow. I don't do same sex. Well, I mean, it's different for everybody. I'm just reading whatever. I'm just reading whatever. Here we go. What else about this Emperor/Empress archetype? What else? Yeah, using your intuition. So we have Cancer again. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, and some earth sign energy. Whoa, that flew out. Yeah, no more devil shit. So got the devil turning sideways, maybe to say they're sorry. So Pisces, the devil came out again. You see it's sideways. Yeah, for this new couple love. I don't know if the devil's been stopping you or you've been stopping yourself. It's interesting. And there's heartbreak at the bottom, but we're not reading this. The other day I was talking to my friend she wants, well, she's an acquaintance. She gets readings and she keeps asking about, when am I going to meet the person that I actually want in my life? And then I was like, well, who's this person you keep having sex with? She's like, that's my ex. I'm like, well, the person that you want can't come in if you're still having sex with your ex. Do you understand how this is like, who's going to want to be a worthy person? And then, oh, you're still banging somebody else. People don't understand that. You have to spend time alone. And maybe the devil is not wanting to be alone. I personally fucking love being alone. Maybe a little too much. So, you got to make an effort to get out there and put yourself out there. I personally love my own company and find hours of joy laughing at myself, but it's all about the timing. Yeah, okay, good. The bottom deck, we have the 3 of Cups. This is good. It could be a friend. And again, we have this Leo energy, the King of Wands. He didn't go anywhere. And a truth about the heartbreak that you didn't know about. Because somebody wanted to win and stressed them out, left them out in the cold, became overburdensome. All right, cycle's ended. Now we got a new love here. Great. Well, that's a pretty good love reading. You got to find something incredible. Incredible, but it starts with you. Let's get some oracle cards and then we'll wrap up this little love reading. We'll wrap up our little love reading here. Let's just see. How long have we been on? Oh, 57 minutes. What time is it? Okay, we'll wait a little bit longer. Because sometimes, wait, what's this? What's this? Wow, 2 cards that were flipped over in this deck, right between past lives and be optimistic. Okay, so maybe, you have to be optimistic that you will know that you have known this person before. It's a soulmate from a past life. Exactly. Give up your twin flame journey and call in a soulmate. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract with a negative mindset. And that's what I was saying. Like, let go of this disappointment from whatever the situation was. And the 2 cards that were flipped over in this deck, it says stay optimistic, positive thinking, and faith will bring romance into your life. Very good. And open yourself to love. It's safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Aww. So there we go, collective. Those are pretty strong messages. I didn't even have to they were already there waiting for us. So that might be a message for someone too. There might be someone there already waiting for you. Maybe a friend that is in love with you, that you have been too stuck on someone else to see. I wonder. Let me get the power of surrender. Let's see what we need to surrender to make this happen even faster. So for those of you, you've been waiting for divine timing. And if there's any residual sadness in your heart, so I think we need to work on releasing that. Right, this is the rest of Capricorn season love reading. What do we have for the Power of Surrender cards? Well, these aren't coming out very well. Whoa. Okay. Oh, damn. Ooh, surrender to the magic of who you are. Well, we have this magical being. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and the worth that comes from just being you. Yes. I've come to that realization. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, and surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. You can own your power and soar in your life. So this has been a strong message. Believe in yourself and your ability to manifest this. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Like, this is where don't let anyone tell you want to attain enlightenment. If you let people naysay you, you will not find true love. If you let people naysay you, none of that. Now, we have to see what's actually in alignment with our best and highest good. We can't just be in denial. Or you can, again, you have freedom. I don't give a shit. But it's best to maybe be honest and realistic. So we're just going to sit here and look at this for a second. Just let that simmer. Simmer down now. Oh my gosh, do you remember that? Does anybody remember? Yeah, Saturn. What's up, baby? All right, it's pretty quiet on the Western Front. Yeah, I hear crickets out there, Saturn. Don't you? Hi, everybody. Welcome. If you have a question, let me know. Yes and no is free. It's pretty quiet tonight. Maybe people weren't interested. See what I'm saying? Novus is the crossover between Elvis fans and tarot fans is pretty small because I swear nobody ever comes to Elvis celebrations. Yes, he was a creep. He was also a seriously misguided and fucked up human being who had a fucking horrible kind of life. Is both, right? Both incredible and awful. How? Because humans. Because humans. I do love this reading though. So I feel like we got good messages here. All right. I'm cleaning it up. So open yourself to love. Stay optimistic. Your positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Be romantic with yourself and surrender to the magic of who you are. And let go of any outdated beliefs that you can't find it, you don't have enough, you're not good enough. Maybe this is what you had to do. You were juggling or someone else was juggling. All those old stories. They're not even real, they're just stories. Probably stories somebody else made up anyways. I love the John Travolta cards. Yeah, that's funny. Are there John Travolta cards? I'm not a John Travolta fan. Seems like that man is probably gay and been living in the closet his whole life. Not there's anything wrong with that. That's how you want to live, but there's other things. I don't know. Just something about him. I've never liked him. He's always made my skin itch. I'm really super intuitive and I need to be knowing everything all the time, and I'm always right about the things that I know. So when I have a bad feeling about a celebrity, there's a reason. I've never ever been wrong about it. I've only ever said, oh yeah, I knew that person made me feel creepy because they're creepy. There's something about him make me feel weird. I don't like it. He don't do good things. I know. Same with Elvis too. I probably would have felt the same way if I'd been alive in his era. I'd been like, there's something about that guy. He makes me feel creepy on the inside. He would have agreed too. And been like, yeah, I'm a creep. Tell me I'm a creep. Oh my God. I have Sirius Radio, and the other day I was listening to like the 90s station. They call it Lithium because it's the Nirvana song. And I heard that song Creep by, was it Stone Temple Pilots? Pilots? Pilots. I haven't heard that song, and I don't know. Take time for the wounded hand, cause it likes to heal. Woo! Took me back to my tape cassettes and my 1996 Chrysler LeBaron Primrose. I had a bag of tapes. An army bag of tapes. And it likes to steal. And that was one of them. Stone Temple Pilots. Did they ever make another album? I don't know. I didn't follow their career after that. So hi everybody, welcome. Happy Elvis's birthday, David Bowie's birthday. Arietare. Mid Capricorn season. We just did a love reading. It was really good. If you have a question, let me know. Yes and no is free. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Everything else is pinned in the chat in the description. So if you want a paid reading from a real psychic, now's the time. Woo! Oh. Steve. All right, this is all on the ground. Okay, only 3 people. Well, shoot. Guess Thursday night ain't yet. Did I come too early, too late? Well, also too, like, there's a lot going on in the news. People probably are in the U.S. are not in the mood necessarily to get tarot readings, but it is the beginning of the year. It's a great time. It's like, this deck was $30. See, that's the thing about like fucking Oracle cards. Like tarot cards, it's hard enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna spend $30 to $50 on this deck. Like there's one deck I really wanted. It's a rabbit tarot deck, and it's super cute, but it's $60. I'm like, oh, do I just need it? Am I just being weird? The other day I went shopping and like it was on my cart and there was like $200 worth of tarots and Oracle. I'm like, this is insanity. I had to backpedal and change my mind and stick with just the one that I got. So it's on its way. It'll be here. I don't know where it's shipping from, but it is from the artist directly. So I always try to get them from artists, and it isn't a rabbit oracle that goes with my rabbit deck. This deck, actually. So I like giving tarot decks and oracle decks that are by the same author. So this is the small version of this. Apparently there's a bigger version, but I only have this one. And then the oracle deck is coming, and they're really cool cards. I like oracle cards as clarifiers. Like they say words on them, and that's how I use them. Sometimes I'll take the time to read the thing, but I feel like that's less applicable than the way I do it. I think a lot of tarot readers do that, like clarifying cards. So what do we want to do now? It's pretty slow here. I think I'm going to log off unless I get a personal reading. And we don't always. That's okay. It's no big deal. It's just a good time of year to get tarot reading because we're here at the end of the year. You hear the crickets outside, guys? I think it rained last night after I went to bed. Usually I go to bed pretty late, and it rained really late. Oh, this one. So remember, for when it comes to your love life, to just redirect the dream, redream the situation of your love life. Don't believe the old outdated stories. You're not too blah 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 anything. You're not too poor, you're not too ugly, you're not too young, and enough of that. No. There's somebody for everybody. And you know, anything that you had to grow through, who's here to help you? All right, guys, no questions. Well, there's only 4 of us here, so that's interesting. What do we want now? I kind of want to do a Lenormand reading, but I have to have a subject for Lenormand. We used to do our Native American Oracle cards. All right, I'm going to use my new deck. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, see if anybody wants a reading. I'm going to use my new deck in one of their spreads, which I'm not a huge fan of. I already did the other day. It's a poor sort of memory that only works backwards. I'm going to read that every time I open this fucking thing. Okay, so they do have, I love these imageries. Is that the sun? Is the moon and the sun and the world? But I like the death one best, so I always put that forward. So here we go. It's got several different types of spread in the back. And I'm getting hungry, but I swear I just ate right before I came on. Like I ate and did my prayers and I'm hungry again. That's what psychic energy is like. Liminal. Here we go. Let's do a spread. So let's think of something. I'll probably, like I said, just cut this out and put my Capricorn reading up. Keep it short and sweet. So it's got some deck spreads in the back. Let's do one of these puppies. Boring. See, I just feel like boring with the spreads. I'm not really into spreads. It's not really how I read, but you know, I like to mix it up. I don't want to do the Celtic cross, lady. That's all we have. Ugh, see? All right, think of us. All right, so for the 10 people here, hello everyone. Please hit the like button and subscribe. If you have a question, let me know. Personal readings are by donation only. Yes and no is free. All you have to do is hit the like and sub. We already did our Elvis Capricorn season reading, so if you want to see that, go back to the beginning. Now I'm going to do a relationship spread. Okay, so think about yourself and another person. We've got near past, near future, outcome, and advice. All right, we'll do this one. We'll do this one with our tarot cards. So this is a deck that I just got for Christmas from a friend. We've got the Empress and Temperance. This could be dealing with the Taurus, Libra, or Sagittarius, but regardless, let's see what we have. Think of a person, think of your person. So this is how you get a little free reading, being one of the 4 people here. Let's hope that your karma is similar enough that I can get a reading on it. What's this going? I like that these have like yellow on the top, so then I know they're always upright. Here we go. Let's get 6 cards. First card is you, collective. Wow. All right. Well, that didn't. One card at a time here. One card at a time. A truth. This is about a truth. Some beginning and truth. Whoa. There's the first one. Oh, there's the devil. Wait. There's you and the devil. All right. This is you and this is the devil. Okay. This is the other person. Oh, fun. We always like when Satan makes an appearance. Well, this could just be a Capricorn. Could just be a crappy corn. So here's you. Here's the other person. Now we have the near past. Oh, Lord. One card at a time. Hey, Brenda, how's it going? Welcome. How are you today? Please hit the like button, subscribe, Brenda. And if you want a free yes and no, just do those things and drop your question in the chat. And if you want a personal reading, the prices and links are above. Okay, one at a time. What is the next one? The near past. All right, this one flew up. The near past is the death, a change. Okay, interesting. Well, we have major arcana. So whoever I'm reading for, whoever's here, this has already got a lot of powerful destiny in it because we have 2 major arcana. And remember that major arcana is something that was always going to happen. Little you could do to save it, protect it. So then we have 4, which is the near future celebration. Okay, yes. So you are here in this beginning in love. Maybe you've renewed your vows to yourself or just your commitment to love in general. Could be a water sign, just someone very loving, just ready. Are you ready for love? And here's Satan. Or again, it could be a Capricorn, somebody, I don't know. Are they kinky? What they say about Capricorn, that's daddy. Okay, here we go. The next one is, whoa. The outcome is you're going to move forward with a victory. Well, I like this reading. I'll take it. So we have Scorpio, we have Capricorn, very powerful energies, those 2. Saturn and Mars, those are the big hitters. And then finally, what is the advice, collective, in order to get you here with this person, whoever they are, this devil archetype? and this new beginning of love. Give me advice, Spirit. This is about a relationship already that you're in. So I don't know if you have a renewed sense of love for this person. Or you're a water sign, they're an earth sign. What's the advice? Is the Magician. Okay, wow. What did I say earlier about destiny and manifest destiny? Manifest destiny. Everything we wanted, everything. Mama said it's a little complicated. And at the bottom deck we have work. Well, there's some work that needs to be done here. So if you're in a relationship with someone, you're wondering how's this going to go. There's some work after an unexpected event regarding some deception around a King of Discs and the new beginning and going with the flow. So your advice is to manifest, to use your powers of manifestation in order to make this relationship move forward in the direction that you want. Something has definitely changed because remember, the first position is you. You're ready for new beginning love. The second position is here, this person. I don't know if you view them as the devil, if they're a Capricorn, or you're just obsessed with them. They're obsessed with you. Something, you know. Again, it could maybe just be a Capricorn, a nice benevolent daddy. I don't know. He definitely kinky. He's kinky daddy with his weird feet. And then we have the fourth card. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. The third one is the near past. Something has changed. Maybe it ended, this relationship. Why do we have a mud skipper here? Something with this mud skipper really catches my eye. This is a very interesting death card to me because you have a lot going on. You have a flower growing out of death's heart. That means like a renewal and a blooming, right? And a little bee that wants to come fertilize it. And then we have the sun setting, or is it rising? We've got feet in the ground. This is unlike any other death card I've ever seen. And then we have this mud skipper, muddy mud skipper. What are you doing, muddy mud skipper? Man, he's supposed to be in the water, but he's on the ground. Ain't even no mud. Looks like grass. And then we have a snake skin. This just gives me a lot of change. Something really changing in the relationship. Maybe it's your feelings, because we do have these flowers blooming out of this cup of love. And then we have this is the near future. Okay, celebrating maybe with friends. Maybe you're gonna be friendly with this person again if you had a falling out. And then we have the outcome is moving forward towards a victory. Yeah, that wreath is there. Notice how there's no other people in here. Usually in the Six of Wands, there's people looking kind of jealously at the winner, but here there's just one hand. And then and the advice was manifest it. Manifest that shit. Yes. All right, that was a pretty good one. Okay, guys. Well, I guess that's it. Didn't have any more questions. Been on here an hour and a half. I feel like that's long enough. Pretty good. That's not John Travolta. You're funny. That's Elvis. What do you mean? John Travolta is a boomer. Elvis was born like 20 years before him. Doesn't even look anything like a John Travolta. Oh, you're saying that isn't John Travolta. No, you're right. It's definitely not. Okay, that's what I have. So I just did a little relationship reading for the 3 people here. I think I'm going to log off now. It's a slow night here, but again, I'm not too surprised. And wish you love and luck anyways. I might do a little bit one more Elvis reading. So this is about the work that's needed after an unexpected change regarding a strategy, so that you have your new beginning with the devil. Ooh, 2 cups. I lifted it up to that. Look at that. So make sure you're manifesting properly to end a cycle and start a new one. Yeah, so you can celebrate after being in illumination for way too long. I'm just kidding. I'm getting married. I'm just popping this all up. Yeah, duality. Ooh, we had that the other day. The Wu Wei, the duality of it all. Imagine someone thinking differently than me. You must be wrong. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not a Virgo, just a Virgo Mars. Okay, I'll do one little Elvis thing. All right, let's get a little read. I'm going to do something a little inflammatory now. But I'm going to do the things Elvis should have done last life. So let's get a little collective energy here. Just a little quickie. Hey, how's it going, Tess? How are you, babe? I'm getting ready to log off here. Capricorn season. Capricorn season. I did a Capricorn collective reading. How are things with Millie? Did you ever send that poem? What's happening? It's been a week since I talked to you. You better start talking. What's going on? I'm about ready to log off if you don't want a personal. It's been slow here tonight. 5 people, only 12 likes. I'm good. I've had a good day. Every day's a good day. I've got good news. Things are going well. It'd be doing better if you bought a reading. Sorry. Okay, you did send it. Okay, tell me about what happened then. Did he write you back? What happened? I need to know everything. You better tell me right now. Are you coming on tomorrow? I doubt it. Maybe. I thought about doing, so now that YouTube says you can do dual streams, so I might just try it. Are you at work or something? Or you get paid tomorrow? Maybe I'll come on from for just a little bit, because it said you can do, not Saturday. I've got to work Saturday. I'm doing a vending. My high seasons are basically mid-October for tarot. I'm always working my other business. Mid-October to beginning of, or mid-November, and then it takes a lull for Christmas, and then it's after Christmas to I would say near the end of this month, it's gonna be fine. Birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. Well, come on to Saturday, Sunday, Friday, tomorrow. If you're gonna be around, I'll come on. Maybe I'll do you a little card or something for your birthday. You know how to do. Let's see what we got here about the U.S. situation. All right. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. Everybody that's in this wicked place, the land that we stole and genocided and built on enslaved people and that we captured. Tell us the future of this fuck shit. This fuck shit named as a country. Let's go. Let's use the Elvis cards. Yeah, he hated it. Well, if you don't want a reading now, so sideways, there's no victory in love. If you want a reading now, then I will. You can pay for it, but if not. All right, so no victory in love. We're going to explore an adventure. It's there's not enough evil cards to read the evil empire, right? Ooh, I just had chocolate in my mouth. You eating chocolate? Who's eating chocolate? Tasted like a Ferrero Rocher. Somebody's eating chocolate. I just tasted it. Okay. Having strength to be temperate. All right, so this is what's saying. U.S. citizens of the United States, anyone that lives here, Turtle Island, if you want to have some sort of victory in this, we have to explore being strong and stable and patient so that we can build new communities and collectives. That's what I feel like. Strong and stable and patient. We have to explore strength. We have to explore being stable. We have to be patient. Yeah, right. What else about the U.S. here and the fuckery that we are in? Yeah, nothing's coming. No one's coming in to save you. That came in reverse. Ain't nobody coming to save us. We're the world's largest empire. It's got to come from within. No more taking a break, and it's time to end a cycle. Yeah, all right, that's what we get. This is tarot for the end of empire. So that we can have love with everybody, our friends and neighbors in Mexico, Canada, and all over the world. We can move forward to cut out any illusions about the work that it takes to heal the U.S. and get to calmer waters. So look, I just gave you a damn reading. Everybody here. We got to be strong. We got to give up the idea that someone's coming to save us. Get out of this resting and wrap up the cycle of dominance and complacency. All right, no problem, right? Okay, great. I already have plans. I got great ideas on how to do it, but It's got to be a collective thing. It can't just be one or two people telling everybody, you know, I don't have all the answers, but I have some good ones, some good ideas, how we can make it happen. All right, babies. Well, shut my window. Figure out what the hell I'm gonna eat. Maybe I'll make some soup. Like homemade soup. Like I have a chicken in there. Well, not a whole chicken. A large chicken breast. Some chicken stock. Some vegetables. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. We love you. And we'll see you next time. I think I'll do the dual streaming next time. That sounds super fun and exciting. I don't know exactly how to make that work, but we'll figure it out. I think what you have to start on your computer and then go to your... What it does is like... Well, are you going to get a reading? Okay, next time. I said I would stay on for you, but you never said anything. So, next time, huh? If you don't want it tonight for your birth to like do it now, then we'll just wait. All right, love, I'll see you. Maybe, like I said, maybe tomorrow we'll come and do the live stream, dual stream. Okay. I'll try tomorrow probably for a little bit because I'm working Saturday and I think Sunday too. I don't remember. I try to work as much as possible. I'm like you. I'm very Capricorn-y. I try to work as much as possible. I'm working on myself. Working on my... building my business. Yes. And that will manifest what I am looking for. Okay, love you guys. Bye.